The next show is with Fiorella Terenzi
Yeah,
and Jeffrey Mishlove.
yeah,
This was a very interesting show itself. I do think that the woman has some views and some writings that are absolutely out there in
yeah.
Pluto. Jeffrey Mishlove speaks intelligently. He's a little reserved in this interview, I find, as to opposed to some of the other things that I've seen him in. Uh, but speak a little bit of that. Its
Well,
topic is
Fiorella
French
Terenzi, she,
science, and
yeah,
it certainly does have some wacky ideas
back
espoused
back in the
throughout.
late '90s, early O's. I think she's about 4 or 5 years older than me. So she's in her mid to late 50s now, maybe pushing 60. But she was called, I guess, the Madonna of astronomy or something. Because she released this album or this CD of like whale songs or something. And like even if I look here, I can see her. She's this boobalicious babe, blonde, platinum blonde bombshell. And she looks like she's out. She's like some super sex goddess from a an Antonioni type film. She almost looks like a more sexed up version of Monica Vitti. Doing Jane Fonda workout stuff. But she was very nice. She's a very intelligent woman. And her part was pretty good. Mishlove was someone who had this show called Thinking Aloud on PBS in the late '80s through the mid '90s, 6 or 7 years, and he's a very good interviewer himself. But yeah, he founded something called the Institute. Well, he was involved with the Institute of Noetic Sciences, which was founded by Edgar Mitchell, the scientist, and for a lot of years he was involved with that. And he has some, whacked out, way out beliefs too. But he was very nice enough guy. He's very interesting. So yeah, I mean that's a show that again is an interesting pairing. I think when Fiorella, her whacked out beliefs, there's some interaction between them where they're like, oh, Jeffrey, yes, and she asked him a question or two. I think so. I remember that was
She interacts.
yeah. So that was
That was an interesting aspect as compared to some of the other ones that where you have multiple guests and they kind of just do their parts and not, but these two interacted and kind of had not disagreements but kind of overlaid on their points.